Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to go over our Forex trades for today, Wednesday, June 11th. Possibly the last game for the Rangers of the 2013-14 NHL season. Hopefully not, though. We got faith. Anyway, a lot busier in the currency market than in the equity world, that's for sure. Not a whole lot of economic news to drive things, but volatility and volume definitely picked up. We did only have 3 trades compared to, I believe yesterday was 6. But these trades were from late yesterday evening, last night. Actually, no trades early this morning except for liquidating. Actually, I think we were out of everything before we even were up. We had 2 trades that we got out of last night, and then the one trade actually was put on while we were sleeping, but we had our stop losses in and our profit targets in, and so we were able to get out with a small profit. But the computer was working for us while we were snoozing. Anyway, we'll go over them in no particular order here. First trade you're looking at here is the U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. We were short this 102.221. Layup of a trade. We were looking for it to break this support. We were risking, we had our risk up there. We were looking for it to make a run down to the figure, and that's where we covered ahead of that. That was while we were sleeping. The position was being put on late last night. It was like I said, a layup of a trade, busted down. Basically, if it took out these tops, that's like what we were risking, about 20 pips or so. So not a big deal at all to risk that. And it did exactly as we hoped it would do. It busted through that. Maybe if this had happened while we were in front of the computer, we may have been able to make some more. I don't know if we would have covered. Maybe covered some of the position around the figure of 102, where we covered 102.48, and then maybe see if the rest could bust down, or if it popped up, we get out of some. Not that I'm complaining. For 17.3 pips is pretty decent, but we could have made more for sure. But we'll take it. Next trade was pound to Canadian dollar. Short this 1.82658. This was late yesterday afternoon, probably around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. The position started to be put on. We covered this last night actually before going to bed. Picked up 13.6 pips. Decent place to cover, right around the half figure. These are just psychological levels, which from time to time they work. And as you can see here, it did work. It did break through by about 10 pips and then bounced, and then came right back down early this morning. So, these are the things that you got to look at and how you got to trade. Figures, half figures, definitely psychological levels for people. A lot of people just place their orders there, whether they're buys, sells, stops, or whatever. I guess people like round numbers. Next trade we were looking at was Australian dollar, Japanese yen. This was the trade that happened while we were sleeping, the entire trade. We were looking to buy if it broke the figure of 96, which it did. We picked it up at 96.021. Since we were not going to be in front of the computer, we knew what we were going to risk, and we were also looking to make just a small profit, less than 10 pips, or right around 10 pips or so. So that's where we threw the offer up out there, right around that 96.100 level. Which we got out 96.099, picked up 7.8 pips. As you see there, it popped through it by a few pips, maybe 2 or 3 pips, and then fell back down. This thing could have, I was hoping that we would wake up and we'd see this thing really busted up and ran hard. Unfortunately, it just didn't. The seller stepped in and brought it back down. But we'll take the 7.8 and we'll run for 3 trades, total of 38.7 pips. We'll take that every single day. Anyway, that's it. If you're looking for the signals, if any come out, we'll be sending them out to you. If you're still trading now, good luck and have a great rest of your day.